everyone. This is Ken Kraetzer for CBSI Services, talking business in New York City. We're at a terrific event sponsored by Roz Chowdhury and SAM.ai, a great product announcement, a couple of new innovations they have, and have a chance to talk with Olga Orda from Silicon Matter, a public relations and marketing agency. Olga, good to meet you. What is it like to be here at Roz's event?
It's great to be here. It's a very high energy event tonight.
Very good. Now, you talked a little bit, you were introduced and talked a little bit about trends that you see happening in communication. You talked a little bit about Facebook and people's views, millennials and other people's views about corporations. What are some of the trends that you see happening today in communications?
Yeah, definitely. So right now, millennials, Gen Z, Gen X, I would argue, have a very low trust of Facebook following what has happened in the news lately. But interestingly enough, people really look to their corporate leaders and in fact their bosses to take a stand on issues of the day before government even imposes action, which is really significant. Edelman, the largest the largest PR firm in the world, did a survey, 33,000 respondents, and they found that 76% of people are looking for their boss or corporate leader to take a stand before a government leader does. So this is significant. This is a very American trend, and this is an amazing opportunity for CEOs to make an impact, because public relations ultimately is about shaping public opinion, taking a stand, and right now the trust levels of CEOs is quite high, and so this is a window of opportunity for CEOs to take a stand while at the same time meeting some of their business objectives. When we see clients get coverage in Fast Company and Wired, Wall Street Journal, they share this post on their social media networks, and obviously they're seen as a leader, a thought leader, but as a result of that, they also see strategic partnerships come out of it, business deals, investors interested in their company. So it really does pay. And so today's event is about the power of your network, and I'm here to say that the power today is the CEO and what you stand for, and there's no shortage of issues to stand for in today's climate.
Absolutely. We were just at another event for entrepreneurs on Friday, where one of the speakers talked about having a backstory, where you have your mission in life and your values are become part of your business, and something that your clients are going to really respect. Is that something that you've seen in your practice?
Yes, definitely, and especially millennials and Gen Z, they do want a company, they want to buy and they want to work for a company that's genuine in the impact they're making. So the key here, and the key theme is being genuine and authentic. If you truly are doing it from a place that's real, people see that and your business does go further, especially with new consumers today, absolutely. That's a huge trend that's not going to go away.
Okay, and Olga, you work with a number of high-tech industries and AI and fintechs, which we work with at CBSI. What are some of the industries that you work with? What are some of the communications priorities for them?
Yes, well, I used to work, and I have worked, probably about 24 tech founders, tech startups, VCs as well. And I would say in machine learning and AI, I mean, that's never going to go away. We're living in New York City, so in the finance sector, you see a lot of talent coming into machine learning, a lot of talent going into fintechs, large financial institutions buying up fintechs because they just need to really rapidly innovate, and the best way to do that sometimes is through acquisition. So those are some major trends. Machine learning, that's a huge trend of itself. I can talk on and on about it, but definitely if you don't know about it, you should look it up and see how it can impact your business and how you can stay on top of that. And it doesn't have to be overcomplicated, don't have to overthink it, but just consider it in a real way.
Okay, and just a final thought, Olga, tell us a little bit about some of the key services that you provide your clients, many of which you said are startups in financial services, technology. What are some of the key things that those companies need?
Yeah, so we always look to achieve the business objective of the company we're working with. So whether that's capturing the imagination and the attention of investors, growing their user base, as all startups need to, we reverse engineer that. So We do advisory, so really strategic services around getting people in the press, making certain financial institution leaders a thought leader in their space, in their industry. Obviously getting media coverage is a big one. And we also do social media, because right now social media has gotten so huge that you can actually do stories on social media campaigns. And we've done a number of those things. So strategy, thought leadership, PR, social media.
Very good. Just a final thought. I know you are from Canada, went to school in Calgary, where I have some family. Tell us, how did you get started in this public relations direction?
Sure, yes. So I started out as a freelance journalist, and then I was picked up by a management consulting firm. So we worked with a lot of Fortune 500 brands. FTI Consulting is on Wall Street. And a lot of my friends, like I was at the time, are very entrepreneurial. And they loved, our ideas and our team, but looked at the budget and freaked out. So I developed a startup for startups to get the very best talent in PR. I grew an online verified marketplace of the best talent in the industry to about 200 consultants. As a result of that, I ended up making it into my own agency. So I've been in business for about 12 years or so, and I used to head up a practice group here in New York City. Yeah.
Hey, that's great. Great to meet you, Olga Orda from Silicon Matter, and here at Roz Chowdhury's event for SAM.ai. Good to meet you.
Great to meet you. Thank you for your time.
Our pleasure. This is Ken Kraetzer for CBSI Services, talking business in New York City.